Oh my God, it's the BYOB After Dark. We are super excited to be here, guys. And just so you know, you have got to share out the broadcast. I tell my story every time I get live. It was one share of the broadcast that completely changed my life. So I want you guys to get something to drink, share out the broadcast. We have an amazing, amazing interviewee here tonight, Miss Atia. She has made her decision to go after one of these grants. We're giving away $1 million in grants. And I want to applaud her for making the decision to go through the
Yes.
process, which is a fairly simple process. A fairly simple process. And we're here tonight to interview her. Guys, for those of you guys that don't know me, most of you guys do. My name is Jennifer King. I'm referred to as Nunu, but I'm really not the new girl in the community. I just act new sometimes. Guys, my clients hire me in order to help them build a profitable online business. No, notice I said profitable, a profitable online business so that they can exit their job. So not only do I teach them how to build a business, but we also come up with an exit plan. And that's also one of the certifications that's available to you. Also, we have, I believe, 12 different certifications. We have something for everybody, but I want to be sure that you guys get in on the process because we are winding it down. So if you haven't already gotten registered, I want you to go to bit.ly/freewomen2020. We will move you through the process as quick as possible to make sure you can get some of this bread to get your business started. Dion, you go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, you all, because I know that you all see us, well, not particularly us all day, but this platform. We're out here live, hot, putting this information out here for you all so that you can get your piece of the $1 million pie, you guys, with the Free Women Project. And I'm Dion Murphy, your health and wellness coach, and my clients hire me to help them fit quick workouts and healthy habits into their busy daily schedules, working on their mind, their body, and their soul. All right. So I also help health and wellness professionals take their businesses online, take their fitness business online, take their wellness business online, and have their own virtual studio, their virtual gym. So that's what I do here. And today and this evening, you will be hearing from Miss Atia Stevenson, you guys, because she followed through. She went to bit.ly/free women 2020. And she registered. Then she applied, and then she scheduled her interview. And guess what? You can do the same thing. So we want to encourage you to go ahead on over and visit bit.ly/free women 2020 so that you can get registered. Okay, do not let this opportunity pass you by. I'm also going to ask that you all share this broadcast out to your pages, to your community, to put people on notice that this is available for them, okay? So I want you to be able to get in on this. So I'm going to ask Ms. Atia Stevenson to introduce herself, tell us who she is, where she's broadcasting from, and what her business is. And if she does not have a business, she can just tell us that, hey, I don't have one, and this is going to be new for me. And guess what? We have someone on the broadcast last night that was just like that. But this is where it all began. So Ms. Atia, take it away.
Awesome. Great evening, ladies. Greetings, Jennifer, Dion, and everyone out there. My name is Atia Stevenson. I am the author of No Green Beans, A Woman's Guide to Becoming the Ultimate 5-Course Experience. And what we do, we strategically position women to discover their value and as a result present their value and the level of value that men appreciate, pursue, and capture.
Wow. That's great.
I love that title.
Yes, say the title again.
It's No Green Beans, A Woman's Guide to Becoming the Ultimate 5-Course Experience.
I'm gonna find it tonight. Is it on Amazon?
It's actually, my pre-orders are actually going to be out tomorrow. So
what?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. So we are super duper excited about having you here tonight to interview. Did you get that written down, Dion?
Girl, I know her green beans in a 5-course. It's about some relationships and how to be pursued. So I got her name. I'm gonna be in her inbox. I got your name.
We're gonna find some about, she said something about some green beans and some about 5 courses, and we're gonna find you. We're gonna find you. Don't even worry about it. We are so excited that you are here. We're gonna ask you a series of questions tonight. And guys, again, if you haven't already shared out the broadcast, be sure you share out the broadcast, because this is such amazing opportunity. We don't want anybody to miss it. And if you haven't already registered, go register now. Click out and go register now, because we get so busy we will forget. So go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 so you can get the process started. So I'm going to start with the first question. Here we go. If selected, how will you use your business to help the world be a better place?
That's an excellent question. So if I was selected, the way that my products and my services will help the world be a better place is, Jennifer, because it positions the woman to discover her value. The whole purpose and the whole concept of No Green Beans, a woman's guide to becoming the ultimate 5-course experience. The book itself is metaphorically written to depict a 5-course experience. And it really helps the woman to discover her value, because sometimes we're this full course experience and yet we present ourselves and allow ourselves to be handled as a mere side of green beans. And so the way that my platform will be able to help is really just to help us women get back to our value, to get back to the timeless class of who we are, and as a result, use the influence we have for our children in a greater way, because when we're better women, then our men are better men, right? And then our children are better children. And so it will help the platform all around, just in that aspect, to allow up and be the best women that we could be.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome and amazing. And let me tell you, it's very much so needed and wanted. So now we know who to come to for these types, of products and services. So I see you, Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. Okay. Yeah, you're good, Jennifer. Say something, Jennifer.
Can you hear me? It must be my sound then. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, it's a little distorted.
Let me come in on my phone. If you'll go, I'll come in on my phone.
All right. Okay. So, Ms. Atia, if selected, how will this grant help you to be able to better invest in other areas of your business?
That's an excellent question. I believe, as an entrepreneur myself, I believe in investing. I believe in the power of investing, and I believe in being invested too. And so when I go ultimately and coach a platform of women, I am one of those that like to present excellence, right? And so I believe in investing. And so if you're going to invest in something, you want to make sure that you have the quality information. You want to make sure you have the quality expertise and the quality knowledge, so that you can then present it to someone else, so that they can get the exact same thing. And so I literally believe that, that level of investment is important on both sides. Me being an investor, and then in the same, others investing into themselves, because I feel like, Dion, that we can appreciate things better when we've invested into ourselves, right? Anyone, in anything worth having, even as it relates to myself as a coach, yourself as a coach, you didn't just wake up and do this. You had about right? Even that process, it causes us that we've invested in ourselves, not only just monetary. What about the emotional investment that you make? What about the physical investment that you make, with regard to having to change your diets and things of that nature? I know for me, it was a great investment. It was an investment emotionally, because I didn't wake up like this. This was a journey. It was a transformational journey. And so now, as a result, I could turn around and create a path for another through my journey. So I definitely am 100% for investing and being an investor.
Oh, that's awesome. And you struck a lot of chords there, very important chords there, because you know what? You really have to, believe it or not, anyone across the board, you have to work for what it is that you want. And then, say for instance, people don't treat free the same as they treat pay. you know, at times. And I'm saying that from just experience and from people being able to show up to, say, like your courses, your conferences, your hearings, all different types of things. People would say, okay, you know what? I paid an investment. I invested into this. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead on and show up. Whereas in some instances, not all, but in most of them, if it's for the free 99,
yes,
they're treated any old kind of way. They'll be like, oh, you know what? I'll see if they got a replay, or I'll see if I can catch the next one, or what have you. No, investing is very, very important. And like you said, this is something that we just didn't wake up and become. We had to invest in ourselves all the way around to become who we are right now. So that was very, 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 very well spoken there. Jennifer, you're back? I think you're on mute, Jennifer.
I can't hear you.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And based on that amazing answer, I'm sure you can just probably answer this question with one word, and that's fine.
Right.
Because this is a hand up and not a hand out. If you are you committed to timely payment of the remainder of your tuition requirement?
Yes.
Absolutely. See, that was a great response, by the way. I was listening. I couldn't really hear the whole time, but the time I did hear, that was a great answer.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So, Ms. Atia, if selected, do you have the time necessary to commit to the proper building of your business?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that if people will see us how we perceive ourselves, and this is not something that I chose to do as a hobby, you know, on the side. Oh, I think I'll do it, you know, in my spare time. I am 100% committed, not just building a business, ladies, but I am 100% committed to transforming the lives of women, because it's needed through my tools, my experience, you know what I mean, knowledge, expertise, and things of that nature. So I am committed to the entire process. Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Along those same lines, if selected, how will you balance your current commitment so that you can attend the required courses?
Can you repeat that for me, Jennifer, please?
Sure. If selected, how will you balance your current commitment so that you can attend the required courses?
I am a 100% believer in when you want something, you'll make it happen. And I am one of those people. I believe prioritization is key. I believe that making certain priorities are key, and basically just making it necessary. And we basically do what we want to do when we want to do it, right? So if there's a will, depending on your passion level for it, you'll make a way. So I will certainly make a way. And I do have the time and the commitment to be able to fit whatever necessary is. I'm able to.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you.
Yes. So what, if anything, do you foresee would stop you from completing this course?
Nothing, Dion. I'm at that point. I'm at the point of no return, right? And I think that when we're in different business, and if I could just use you as an example, you're a coach, right? And so I'm pretty sure you'll come into some clients or potential clients where they may be, you know, I just wanted to really see what you were about, you know, it may be next year, right? I'm really not in a place. And you may have another client that's like, that sounds good. Give me a little bit more time. But then you have that client that says, I'm ready to go, right?
That's right.
Ready. There's nothing holding me back. I'm at the point of no return. There's no other time than now. There is no tomorrow, so today. And that's exactly where I am.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. If selected, how available are you to work on additional volunteer assignments that will facilitate your learning?
Again, I will make myself available, because when it comes to when you say volunteer, right? So when you say volunteer, and if me volunteering is going to assist with something that's going to make me a better person, then it's not a volunteer, it's a priority for me. So
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yes, for sure, for certain.
Yes. So everyone, look, before we head to our last question, I want you all to share out this broadcast. share it out, and then go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 and get registered. Give somebody the gift. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not for you, share it with somebody, because that could be that one share that can change their life. Okay? So share that out and go and register if you see that this is something that you want to embark upon. Let me tell you, now is the time. Now is the time. People are working from home. And so if you're still working from home, you could definitely maybe say, hey, you know what? Let me chop this time out of my schedule. So since I'm already here, I don't have to fight traffic, and I can use that time to get this certification completed, okay? So that you can move on to your next step. So head on over to bit.ly/freewomen2020. Get registered. All right, and I'm dropping the link down there, and no excuses. Head on over there. So the last question, Ms. Atia, how open are you to receiving upfront and honest feedback in a group setting?
I welcome it 100%. I am one of those people. I love to learn. I welcome constructive criticism. It causes me to grow. I'm 100% teachable, 100% pliable, because I understand the importance from learning. I love to learn. And then if it's someone that has more expertise than I do, they've already gone through some things where I'm just emerging into. So I am 100% pliable, 100% coachable, and I'm more than open for, constructive criticism as well.
Awesome. Well, you guys heard it here. She is ready to go. Did an amazing job on her interview. I'm going to ask you a question. What would, on a scale of 1 to 10, in terms of the process being difficult, what would you give it? Or not being difficult? Not being difficult. Let's put it that way. The process of applying and to doing your interview, because a lot of times people shy away from doing stuff because they think it's going to be difficult. They think it's going to be hard. We try to make this as simple as possible. We had to put a process in place. We had to do interviews. We're having to make some decisions because we don't have enough money for everybody. And that's why we want people to hurry and get registered, get on the list, bit.ly/freewomen2020. So in terms of the ease of the process, what would you give it?
The process was extremely user-friendly. It wasn't a long, drawn-out process at all. I found out about it. I saw it. I clicked the link, completed the 5 questions, which was not a whole dissertation. It was just 5, main questions. Immediately signed up for my interview once I got, that email, and that was it. It was a very seamless process. But I really, I can really appreciate the process because looking at the platform of Coach Danielle, she is a woman of standard, a woman of excellence, a woman that has built a major brand, right? And so because she's built that, she understands the importance of giving the same thing and expecting the same thing of those that she's investing in, right? So I think the process was seamless, but it wasn't difficult at all. And with regard to coming and doing an interview, well, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you can't be an entrepreneur back, right? If you're going to transform lives and if you're going to make a difference, you really can't do that behind a computer unless that's your area. But when we're talking about coaching, when we're talking about, transforming lives, you can't coach from the background, right? You got to be in the forefront because the whole purpose of a coach is to push you along the way, right? So I'm just encouraging everybody, just come on and get out here and let's do it. Let's do it.
That's good. So you guys heard it. You heard it from someone other than us. This is an amazing process. Be sure you guys go get registered at bit.ly/freewomen2020. Dion, I don't have my comments on. Do we have any questions in the chat? Anything we need to address?
Let's see. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. I'm looking, Jennifer. I don't see any at this point. Let me look on Periscope. Also, if you're catching this on the replay, share it out as well. you know, replays are very much so important because you never know. People probably cooking dinner. People can't attend right now live in person. But if you're catching this on the replay, you still have the opportunity to go ahead on and get registered as well. But Jennifer, I don't see any questions here on Periscope, nor do I see any at this time on Facebook. So we just want to thank you all so much for taking the time out of your schedules, for being here and listening to us. And as you can see, and as you've heard from Ms. Atia Stevenson, that the process was seamless, you guys. So don't let that scare you away. I know some people get stage fright. I know some people, like Jennifer said, shy away from this, but do not let your opportunity slip right past you, okay? Do not let your opportunity slip right past you.
That's good. That's good. Well, with that being said, we're going to get out of here, guys. We have another crew coming in here at midnight because we want to get the late folks, because we want to be sure we get as many people in this program as we can, because this, like I said, this is, for me, getting into the coaching program was life-changing. And we're into changing lives. We're into serving people. Whatever your industry is, we have a certification for everybody. If you want to be a health coach, Dion has a certification for that. If you want to quit your job, I have a certification for that. We have business coaching. We have passion coaching, purpose coaching, mindset, relationship coaching, money mindset coaching, just so many different programs. There's something for everyone. So be sure you guys go get registered at bit.ly/freewomen2020. Atia, stay right here. I'm going to click us out of live stream. We need to just give you a few instructions on your next step, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, guys.